Arise, O compatriots, Nigerians come again to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes was joining on in vain.
My name is Oladimeji Peter Gureje Thompson, born the 21st of August 1961. And this is my public declaration of intention on why we must join the race. First of all, I want to thank those who gave us no rest concerning the crucial issue of leadership in Nigeria as the key to the future. After due considerations and extensive consultations with patriots across the length and breadth of this land, I'm inclined to agree that the discipline, honesty, wisdom, understanding, faithfulness, openness, friendliness, firmness, knowledge, and strength of character that is needed to propel Nigeria to great heights is very much available in abundance amongst our citizens. The greatest challenge we have that must be addressed is the fractured leadership selection process that we inherited and have operated for decades. To join the leadership race towards 2019, we need no other reason than the compelling and desperate witness coming from the blood of young Nigerian citizens buried in the ocean depths unceremoniously and under the desert sands, where they perished in their attempts to flee the hardships and nightmare that Nigerian life represents to their generations. We therefore are duty-bound to engage and correct that fractured leadership selection process, release our citizens from the prisons of the past, and focus all our national energies on a glorious future. We've traveled too long on rail tracks that we did not lay, and our children have been suffering hardships for crimes that they did not commit. One pertinent question that we cannot avoid for today is whether the present architecture of governance, its political culture, and all the disciplines that we are presently and currently engaged in will take us to the land of promise. It is clear that we must take charge of our future, because a wrong train will never take its passengers to the right destination. We must break ourselves free from antiquated tyrants who led us into a civil war that could have been avoided if it had been handled more intelligently. Just as much as we even need today to strain out the callous oppression of opportunistic buffoonery in the political field of play. Our resignation into quiet desperation is certainly not the answer, because the children and grandchildren are already asking us questions to which we have no answers. What Nigeria needs urgently is not just good, but exceptional leadership. Exceptional leadership with a sense of history, a vision for the future, and a viable plan of execution. And it is for that reason that I, Oladimeji Peter Guruji Thompson, will not be offering myself as just another presidential aspirant on the tracks to nowhere. Instead of that, what we offer you is a direct intervention plan on the NOVAD platform, Non-Violence for African Development, where every good citizen will be asked to make just a little non-financial, non-violent contribution in order to reset our leadership selection process towards an advanced, stable, prosperous, and unified nation. We need no reminder that it would be futile to pin our hopes on a purely democratic solution, given the level of our political immaturity, our religious divisions, financial poverty, socio-economic imbalances, and ready predisposition for electoral violence that defines our present situation. And that is not even to mention the ruthless executors of the Boko Haram and supremacist Fulani headsmen agenda that are waiting patiently like vultures in the shadows. As a part of our objective, we must find the courage in our hearts to strengthen and amplify the voice of moral rectitude in our political space, irrespective of party affiliations. And then we must proceed to isolate the corrupt babel of ambitious political desperados in the same breath. Non-Violent for African Development's NOVAD's direct intervention program is constructed on proven African socio-cultural conflict prevention and mediation tools with modern digital upgrades. We have drawn on the eternal truths as counseled by Tafawa Balewa in October 1960 so that we can neutralize the inherited forces of disintegration mentioned by Obafemi Awolowo in 1968. And this is to avoid the cataclysmic meltdown predicted by Nnamdi Azikiwe in 1964. Our plan is simple and easy, and we are absolutely confident that history will put it on record that it was these little contributions of good people across our nation that really turned the tide and put our nation on the path of true progress and prosperity. The NOVAD Direct Intervention digital application for Nigeria will be made available for download free in app stores from the 1st of October 2018. God bless all you good people of Nigeria across the length and breadth of this nation, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All rise,